Hi guys, today we're gonna be making a baked mac and cheese with ground beef. For this recipe we're gonna need some cooked elbow macaroni, some ground beef that I had left over from when I made spaghetti and meat sauce, some mild cheddar, some Colby Jack, some sharp cheddar, some heavy whipping cream. I use heavy whipping cream because I don't have regular cream, some unsalted butter, mustard, and some salt. Over the stove on low heat, I'm gonna put a pot. I put my cream. To the cream, I'm gonna add the mustard. And what I didn't show you before is I had this packet of powdered cheese from the mac and cheese box. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but I had it there, so I just added to it. Whenever I have it, I use it. So I add that to the mix. And then I'm gonna add the butter. Then I'm gonna whisk it around, mix it all together, trying to get that butter to melt. Then to this, after I'm gonna be adding some black pepper. I couldn't get the black pepper open, so that's why it's taking so long. So yes, I'm gonna add the black pepper, give it a mix. Then I will be adding some cheese. I add some mild cheddar, the Colby Jack, and the sharp cheddar inside. Remember guys, you have to have it on very low heat because I don't want the cheese to melt too much. I don't like it when it's fully melted. So with the cheese added, we're gonna give it a mix. I changed the whisk for the spoon because I like to use the spoon better for this part. And then I'm adding some more cream because I want my consistency to be a bit not too thick. So I add more cream. Then I'm gonna add my macaroni to the mixture that I have. Then we're gonna mix that up. Mix it up until all of the cheese is incorporated into the macaroni. Gonna add a bit more cream because I want it to be a bit more wet. You can turn the stove off at any point now because your cheese is already melted. Then I'm going to spray an aluminum pan with some butter flavor cooking spray. You could use regular spray or you could grease your pan however you want to. Then I'm gonna add half of the mac and cheese mixture to the pan. I'm gonna level it out. Then I'm gonna add the leftover ground beef that I have. I'm spooning it in because it's gonna make it easier for me to spread it. Like I'm spooning it in at different parts. Then after I'm finished doing that, I'm going to take the spoon and level it out to get it evenly spread out on the mac and cheese. You can add more beef if you want to, but that's what I had left over and that's what I used. And I'm gonna sprinkle a bit of cheese on this. Doesn't matter which cheese, you could sprinkle anyone. You don't have to put cheese on it, but I like to put some cheese on it, not a lot. Then after sprinkling the cheese, I'm gonna be adding my other half of the mac and cheese to it when I'm done. Okay, so I'm adding my other half of mac and cheese to it. Then I'm gonna level that out as well. I scrape everything. I don't like wasting. So don't mind me doing that. Yeah, I had to take the spatula and go through the pot. I had to scrape everything out. Alright, so I'm gonna level that now. I try to make it as flat as possible. Okay, then I'm going to be adding my cheese on top. I put a little of everything. I put the Colby Jack, I put the mild cheddar and the sharp cheddar. It's your preference. You could put less cheese, more cheese, your choice. Okay, after I finish putting the cheese, I'm gonna put it in the oven at 365 for 30 minutes. And voila, it's finished. That's the finished product. If you don't want it that brown, you don't have to leave it that long as I did, but I always put it for 30 minutes, depend on the size of the pan that I'm using. And there you have it, the finished product. The ground beef fits in the middle, and I had mine with chicken, white rice, and some sauteed vegetable on the side. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe.